Hey, my dear friends at Somerset High School, Somerset, Pennsylvania. How are you? This is Jeff Yalden. Many of you might remember me 2 years ago. I came and I spoke at the middle school and high school. Had an incredible visit, Somerset, Pennsylvania. Hey, I wanted to stop by and offer my prayers and thoughts to each and every one of you. Last night, one of your fellow students, Brandon, reached out to me and shared with me the devastating news and the tragedy surrounding 17-year-old Olivia Van Dusen. Olivia is going to be an incoming senior this year. And when I was talking to Brandon, I'll be honest with you, I had to pull over, I had to stop, I had to reflect. My heart sank a little bit. Let me share with you why. Whenever I speak at a school or a community and young people choose to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or any social media platform, I feel truly honored and privileged that my words somehow had an impact on them, and therefore they want to turn around and follow someone like me. I'm older. I don't really have a whole lot in common with you, but I've made a career loving and working, educating and inspiring teenagers and parents. Brandon is one of my followers on Facebook, and so is Olivia. So I sat there and I thought about this. It kind of broke my heart. It broke my heart thinking that I had such an incredible impact at Somerset, my day, the memories. And then all of a sudden, we don't know what's ahead of us in life. We don't know what today is going to bring or tomorrow. Before I say anything else to Olivia's family, I hope with all due respect that I have your permission and blessing to be able to share my words of thoughts and hope and prayer and encouragement. I want you to know that I'm praying for you. I know this is a devastating time. No parent should ever have to bury their child. And I know that today, Friday, is the viewing, and tomorrow is going to be the services. I know that Cash was able to walk away with a concussion. And I know that Cash is having a very, very hard time. Nightmares and feelings of, could I have done anything? Why me? You know, if we were just a minute earlier, a minute later, why did I have practice? Hey, Cash, man, if you're reading this or watching this, my thoughts and prayers are with you, my friend. And there's nothing that you could have done. And Cash, this is not your fault. Mom, dad, family, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, this is not your fault either. To all of my friends in Somerset, teenagers, teachers, educators, staff members, and to all the community members that rallied so hard with prayers and vigils to try and do whatever they can to bring God and the Spirit into Olivia's life and heart and soul to make her come out of this. I know many of you have so many whys, and those whys and questions, they may never be answered. Life is not fair. Life will never be fair. And sometimes things don't make sense. I wanted to stop by and I just wanted to pray for all of you. I want you to know that I'm thinking about each and every one of you. And hey, young people, let me tell you something. This is real hard. Summer just begins at a time when you're supposed to be out with your grandparents and vacationing, road trips with your parents, and you're supposed to be out at the pool or the lake and camps and sports and growing and reading and friends and fun. Now all of a sudden you have to deal with such a loss that breaks your heart and tears away your spirit. This is a lot for a teenager to go through. But my friends, I don't want to be insensitive, and please don't take my words as being insensitive. But tonight you're all going to go and you're going to mourn the loss of a dear friend, an incoming senior, one of the students that we go to school with every day. And while you're there, it's okay to shed a tear. It's okay to give hugs. Give hugs to everybody. Bow your head, pray. It's okay to cry. It's okay to look for a shoulder to lean on. It's okay to offer your shoulder. And in the end, we all got to go to sleep and we got to wake up tomorrow. When we wake up, there's going to be the services. And we're going to have to lay her to rest. Rest in peace, Olivia. And to each and every one of you, that starts the journey of grieving. That's going to start the journey of all of us moving on. I want you to remember a couple things. Right now, Olivia's family is surrounded by family. Cash is surrounded by friends and family. They have great support right now. They're in shock. But in a week or two, that's when they're really going to need you. They're going to need your letters. They're going to need your phone call. Maybe they're going to need a text from you, a tweet. Maybe they're going to need just a visit from you, just showing up at their house and in groups, just letting them know how much Olivia meant to you. And then maybe Cash. Cash is going to need a hug, and Cash is going to need some big brothers and big sisters that are going to take him under their wing. I hope you do that, and I hope you remember that. There's so much to learn as a result of what we go through. When you think about it, Olivia goes and picks up her little brother from baseball or practice or whatever, and driving home, I don't know, maybe it's a little sibling rivalry, and all of a sudden, life is precious, and so are the moments. We don't live our lives and remember events, but we remember the moments within the events of our lives. And so tonight there's going to be many moments within the one big event. This weekend there's going to be moments where you get to touch a heart. You get to offer some words of support, love, and encouragement. You know, those words of support, love, and encouragement, those words pierce the heart and the soul in a way that it just kind of spreads throughout, kind of like a negative word. You can't take words back. And so that's why we choose our words carefully. And in these next coming days and weeks and months, those words should be so powerful in love and support. Let's all of us kind of embrace life in a way that we never have before. Let's love more and judge less. Let's forgive as quickly as we judge. Let's learn to give more hugs to each other. And I promise you, when you start to hug people, you'll want to get to know those people. And when you get to know them and their story, you'll probably want to hug them more. And so my final words is, life's not fair. It never will be fair. This doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't make sense, but we're all going to have to go home. And to the young people who are going to try and digest this, the process is going to start this weekend. You're going to have to start grieving, and grieving comes at your pace. I challenge you, and I ask you, and I invite you to open your heart to your parents. Your parents will help you. They're going to want to listen to you, and you're going to want to listen to them. Maybe if it's not your parents, it's your friends' parents. Maybe it's your aunt and uncle or big brother or big sister. Let's grieve properly. It's okay to go home and punch the pillow. It's okay to yell at the pillow. It's okay to cry. But let's make sure that we're doing it in a very constructive and safe manner. If the school is offering support, you know, they got counselors in there, mental health staff, go to them and just ask them, just why? Because when you ask the question why, although there's not an answer, but it's going to spark a conversation. And when we talk about it, our hearts open, our ears open, we can listen, love, and support with each other. I'm sorry, my friends. My heart is hurting. My heart's hurting for all of you. Know that my prayers and thoughts are with each and every one of you, not just Olivia's family and Cash, but to all the teachers and staff members, to all the teenagers, to the administration, and to the whole beautiful community of Somerset, Pennsylvania. God bless each and every one of you. Thanks for letting me share my words with you. Bye.